Alright, fast food fans, get ready to mark your calendars because one of the most talked about comebacks in the world of fried chicken is officially happening. KFC, the home of the Colonel's famous blend of 11 herbs and spices, just made an announcement that's got loyal customers buzzing all across the country. After 5 long years of waiting, begging, and even starting online petitions, one of KFC's most beloved side dishes is finally returning to menus nationwide. That's right, the legendary Potato Wedges are making their grand comeback, and they're not alone. The chain is also bringing back another spicy fan favorite that's been off the menu for nearly 2 years. But there's a catch. You'll have to act fast before they disappear again. For those who might not remember, KFC's Potato Wedges were more than just a side. They were a comfort food staple for millions of fans. Crispy on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, and perfectly seasoned. These wedges had a cult following for decades. They weren't your average French fry. They were thicker, heartier, and made for dipping into KFC's signature gravy or tangy sauces. First introduced in the mid-1990s, the wedges became a favorite through the late 90s and early 2000s, earning a reputation as a go-to comfort snack. But in 2020, during a major menu simplification, KFC removed them, sparking frustration and disappointment among customers who had grown up with that familiar potato goodness. When the wedges vanished in 2020, KFC said the move was part of a strategy to streamline its menu, focusing more on its core offerings like fried chicken, sandwiches, and tenders. But fans weren't ready to let go. Almost immediately, social media lit up with people expressing their outrage. Petitions popped up on websites like change.org, gathering thousands of signatures. One petition calling for their return has surpassed 8,100 signatures and counting. In a time when fast food chains often experiment with new items, the demand for this old favorite stood out, showing that sometimes nostalgia can be just as powerful as innovation. Now fast forward to 2025, and the Colonel has clearly been listening. KFC has confirmed that Potato Wedges will be back nationwide starting August 18th. And this time, it's not just a small test run in a few select cities. Fans in Tampa, Florida already got a sneak peek earlier this year when KFC tested the return of the wedges, and the response was overwhelming. Some locations even sold out. That overwhelming demand has convinced KFC leadership to go all in. But here's the important part. They're only available for a limited time while supplies last. Once they're gone, they're gone. So if you've been craving that wedge and gravy combo, you might want to be first in line. KFC's U.S. President, Catherine Tan Gillespie, put it perfectly in a press release. Wedge lovers, we heard you, and we agree it's been 5 long years without wedges. But the wait is over. She added that this isn't just about bringing back a nostalgic favorite. It's part of a bigger push called the Kentucky Fried Comeback, a brand-wide effort to reignite customer love for KFC by listening to feedback and acting on it. That's a bold statement in the competitive fast food world, where listening to customers can make or break a brand's loyalty. But wedges aren't the only thing making headlines in this KFC comeback story. Joining them on the menu is another highly requested favorite, hot and spicy wings. These wings are marinated in a bold, flavorful spice mix, then double hand-breaded in KFC's signature extra crispy flour. The result? A crunchy, juicy bite with just the right amount of kick. It's a perfect pairing with the hearty wedges, ... Especially for customers who love a little heat with their fried chicken. These wings had been off the menu for almost 2 years, but now they're back. Also, starting August 18th, and also for a limited time. Fans of the hot and spicy wings know that they deliver a flavor punch that's hard to find in fast food. The spicy marinade seeps deep into the meat, giving each bite a consistent flavor from the crispy coating to the tender chicken inside. Add a dipping sauce, maybe ranch to cool things down, or KFC's buffalo sauce to turn up the heat, and you've got a snack that satisfies both flavor seekers and crunch lovers alike. The wings were a hit when first introduced, so their absence was definitely noticed by KFC loyalists. The decision to bring these two items back together is no accident. KFC is clearly tapping into nostalgia while also giving customers variety. The wedges appeal to longtime fans who want that old-school KFC experience, while the wings appeal to those looking for bold, modern flavors. It's a one-two punch designed to please both crowds and hopefully bring more foot traffic back into KFC restaurants at a time when competition from other fast food chains has never been fiercer. Let's not forget that food trends come and go, but comfort food classics often have staying power. In the past few years, we've seen a rise in throwback menu items across the fast food industry. McDonald's, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut have all revived discontinued favorites to great fanfare. KFC's move to bring back the wedges and hot and spicy wings fits right into that pattern, proving that listening to customers can create major buzz and drive sales. For many fans, this isn't just about the food. It's about the memories attached to it. The timing of this launch also matters. Rolling out these items in mid-August gives KFC a boost heading into the busy fall season, when people start craving warm, hearty comfort foods. It also gives the chain a chance to gauge demand before the holiday season, a time when fried chicken buckets and hearty sides become even more appealing for family gatherings. If sales are strong, who knows? The limited time run could turn into a longer stay. What can fans expect when they walk into a KFC on or after August 18? A menu that feels a little more like the old days, with the crispy wedges sitting proudly alongside mashed potatoes, biscuits, and coleslaw. And for those who love a little spice, the hot and spicy wings will offer that satisfying crunch and kick that's been missing from the menu for far too long. Prices and availability will vary by location, so it's worth checking your local KFC before making the trip. In the end, this isn't just a story about fried chicken and potatoes. It's a reminder of the power of customer voices. Fans spoke up, signed petitions, and made it clear what they wanted. KFC listened, and now the wedges and wings are back, at least for a little while. Whether you're a longtime fan ready to relive some tasty memories or a new customer curious about the hype, this August might be the perfect time to pay a visit to the Colonel. Just remember, they won't be around forever. So if you want in on the comeback, don't wait too long. One thing that makes this KFC comeback so special is the way it bridges generations of customers. For people who grew up eating wedges in the 90s or early 2000s, this is a direct link to childhood memories of family dinners, road trips, and quick stops for a bucket of chicken. For younger fans who've never had the chance to try them, this is a rare opportunity to taste something that's been part of KFC's history for nearly 3 decades. That mix of nostalgia and discovery is powerful, and it's exactly the kind of emotional connection that keeps a brand like KFC relevant in a crowded market. The return of the wedges also raises an interesting question. Could KFC be testing the waters for more permanent menu additions? In the past, limited-time runs have sometimes turned into long-term offerings if sales are strong enough. When the famous bowl made its comeback with chicken nuggets, it proved popular enough to stick around in many locations. If the wedges and wings fly off the shelves, or out of the fryers in this case, there's always a chance KFC could decide to keep them around for good. From a business perspective, this move also shows that KFC is paying close attention to regional and national food trends. Over the past decade, consumers have shown a preference for sides that offer more texture, flavor, and customization. Potato wedges check all those boxes, giving diners a more substantial side than traditional fries. The hot and spicy wings fit right into the current demand for bolder, more adventurous flavors in fast food. Flavors that go beyond just mild or original. It's also worth noting that this is happening during a time when many fast food chains are tightening their menus and scaling back experiments due to rising costs. For KFC to bring back two fan favorites at once, especially ones that require different preparation from their core fried chicken, signals confidence. They're betting that these items will generate enough buzz and sales to make it worth the effort. And based on the online reaction so far, it's looking like a pretty safe bet. So whether you're planning to be there on day one, or you're just curious to see what all the fuss is about, this comeback is shaping up to be one of the biggest fast food stories of the year. Potato wedges and hot and spicy wings, two different menu stars, one bringing comfort, the other bringing heat, together for a limited time encore. For fans of the Colonel, it's more than just a menu update. It's proof that sometimes speaking up works, and when it does, it tastes pretty darn good.